Good morning, students. As you can see, we are going to start a new chapter in chemistry, which is metallurgy, given in chapter 7. Now, question comes, what is metallurgy? Students, as you know, that the metals that you see around are not in the pure state. They are mixed with many impurities. These impurities can be the physical impurities which can be mixed with the metals. There can be some impurities which are chemically combined with the metals. Now, in order to obtain a pure metal, we have to remove all these impurities. And only then, finally, we can get the pure metal. Take example of aluminium. Even aluminium also is not in the pure form, and you will surprised to see the original form of aluminium. When it is found in the earth, it is not the same form what we see. It just looks like a stone. It looks like a red color stone. Now after lots of purification, we can obtain the pure form and the shiny metal what we say aluminium. So you can see the process. Metallurgy is the process used for extraction of metals in their pure form from their ores. Now what is this ore? Ore is the minerals in which a large quantity of pure metal is present in it. Of course, there will be many impurities, but the percentage of the metals, the pure metal that we want to obtain will be in a large quantity. And there will be small quantity of earthly impurities like sand and other impurities. So this is called ores. It's a kind of minerals where it will just look like small pieces of stones. But as I said, metals will be hidden in it, and we have to remove those impurities to take out the pure metal. So this extraction process is only called metallurgy. Now in order to carry out this metallurgy process, the ore has to be passed through different stages. So we have these 4 stages what we have can be the stages that will be followed during the process of extraction. Let's try to see what are all these processes. First of course we are going to start with the grinding and crushing of the ores. As you know, the ores can be in the form of stone, it can be in the form of very big stones. But before we start the main process, we have to first crush the ore, the powder the ore, and once we have crushed it and changed it into powder form, then we have to start these 4 processes. First is the concentration of ore. Concentration means purification of ore where all the earthly impurities are removed. Now under this concentration process, we have got 4 different methods depending upon the nature of the ore we are treating with. We have different process by which we can concentrate the ore. See, the name itself says that we have to concentrate the ore, that is the concentration of the pure metal hidden in it should be increased. It can only be done after removing all the earthly impurities. So we have the first method called gravity separation method. Then we have the froth flotation, then the magnetic separation, and then chemical method. So all these 4 processes, 4 methods, as I said, it all depends upon the nature of the ore and also the metals present in the ore, that the method we are going to apply. After the concentration is done, means after removing all the impurities, I am just talking about the impurities that are physically present, not the impurities that are chemically combined. So all those impurities, after concentration is done, we have to come to the next step where the concentrated ore is to be changed into oxide. And this conversion of oxide can be done by two methods, which is roasting and calcination. Roasting is the method where we have to strongly heat the concentrated ore to convert into oxide. And the other method is calcination method, where it is heated and this ore is heated in a very small quantity of air or almost in absence of air to convert into oxide. So both these methods are to convert into oxide only. And then after converting into oxide by either of these ways, we have to come to the third step, which is called reduction. Now reduction is the process by which you have to reduce it, we have to remove the oxygen. What we have got in roasting and calcination, that oxygen is to be removed, which is called reduction process. And then we have refining. There are different methods of refining. After refining, we find all other impurities, even the impurities that are chemically combined, even those are also removed, and finally what we can obtain will be the pure metal. So far reduction is concerned, we can do it in three different ways, depending upon how affinity an atom is having for the oxygen. So we have the electrolytic reduction method, that is we have to pass current. Then we have using reducing agent, and one more method is heating method. So we have three different methods to reduce the concentrated ore. Now once it is done, you can see we are finally obtaining the pure metal. So once we complete getting the pure metal, next step will be to have the concentration of the metals done. I'm sorry. Then after this, what we can do is, we will take one example to make you understand how can these methods be used and how can concentration and other methods can be done to get the pure metal. So this we are going to see in the next class. Thank you.